Hello everyone, welcome to our channel 2bits. Today we are going to start with our linked list series and we will solve all the interview questions based on linked list. Let's start with an easy one, that is reversing a linked list. Now the problem statement states that we are given a head of the linked list and we need to reverse all these links. For example, here head of the linked list is 1 and 1 is pointing to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 and 5 to null. We need to reverse all these links such that 1 points to null, 2 points to 1, 3 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 4 and our new head will be 5 so that we will return a new head which is 5. Now for doing that, let's take a pointer cur which initially points to head. Now we need to break this link and point 1 to null. Now before breaking this link, we need to store the address of the next node so that we don't lose our rest of the linked list. So we take a next node which is currently pointing to 2. So our next node will be current.next. Now we need to make 1 point to null. Let's take a node previous which is currently pointing to null. Now what we need to do is we need to break this link and point 1 to null. So we will break this link and point current.next equals to previous which is currently null. So current.next will point to previous. Now we need to repeat these steps for rest of the nodes. So we need to update our 3 pointers. Now previous should point to 1 and current should point to the next node which is 2. So previous points to current and current points to next. Let's do that. So previous points to current and current points to next. Now current is 2 and previous is 1. Let's repeat these 4 steps again and see what happens. Now next is pointing to current.next. Current is 2 and current.next will be 3. So our next node will point to 3. Now we need to break this link between 2 and 3 and make 2 point to 1. Now 1 is previous. Now current.next, which is this link, should point to previous. For doing that, we will repeat this process. Current.next equals to previous. Now we again update our 2 pointers, previous and current. So previous will point to current, which is 2, and current will point to next, which is 3. Now next is equals to current.next. So current currently is 3 and current.next is 4. So next points to 4. Now we need to break this link so that 3 points to 2. So current.next, which is this, should points to previous, which is 2. Now previous should be equals to current and current should be equals to next. So let's update our pointers. So previous should point to current and current should point to next. Now let's again repeat this process. Next is equals to current.next. So next will be equals to current.next, which is 5. Now we need to break this link between 4 and 5. So let's do that. Current.next should points to previous. Now previous should be equals to current, which is 4, and current should be equals to next, which is 5. Now next should be equals to current.next. Current is 5 and current.next will be null. Now we need to break this link. For doing that, we will point current.next to previous. So a link between 5 to 4 is made. Now we will update our pointers. Previous should point to current, and current should point to next. Now as we can see that all our links has been reversed. Now current is pointing to null. We don't need to do any further step, and now we need to stop here. So a condition would be, while current is not equals to null, we need to repeat these 4 steps. So, and in the end, we know that our new head will be 5, and which variable is pointing to 5, that is our previous. So in the end, we will return our previous. So let's check out the Python code for reversing a linked list. So we are given a head of the linked list. First we check if our head is already null or not. If our head is already null, we will simply return null. Now we take a variable current, which is pointing to head, and previous, which is null. Now we need to repeat these 4 steps as we discussed while current is not null, and in the end the previous node will point to our new head, so we will return previous. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.